Communicators, and welcome to this week's weekly live training. This is a place to come for all so that I can support you in becoming the best animal communicator that you can possibly be. For those that do not know me, my name is Sarah Jane LeBlanc and I am the host of this Facebook group, or if you're seeing me on YouTube, I'm Sarah Jane Pet Whisperer, and it is always my pleasure to rock up here and be of service to you. Now, my screen's just doing a weird thing, so I'm trusting that you can still see me live. It's kind of cut out at this end, but it says it's still recording, so I'm just going to go with it. So today I wanted to focus on visibility, or more importantly, the fear of being visible, because that is the number one fear that I see stopping either budding animal communicators that want to be out there, want to be doing it, wanting to make their difference for the animals. But also, I see this come up for professional animal communicators too. So I do a lot of support work and mentoring work with professional animal communicators because do you know what? We're all just normal human beings. And so the fears that you might have as a newbie starting out in animal communication, whilst if you're working directly under my mentorship, part of my process is to support you through those fears, identifying what they are, where they came from, but more importantly, being able to absolutely shift them. But we are just human, and even professionals, people seem to think that once you know that you can communicate with animals, once you know that you can create and sustain transformations and changes, that you suddenly just become super confident, lose all your doubt in yourself, and you just go out there and you rock it. And some people do, and I absolutely applaud them. But that's not the case for everyone, and it's not actually the case for most people. Even when graduates of my program and of other people's programs have really clear, identified, sustained change, for animals that they've done over a really long period of time, they can still be thwarted by that gnawing fear, especially if they're out there and they are saying to the world that they can communicate with animals. So here's the piece that I want to bring in for you today. That fear is normal and it's actually healthy to some extent. It's healthy up to a point, and that's what we're going to look at today, where that point is, and then where that healthy fear then becomes unhealthy and keeps you stuck. So that's the bit that I want to drill down on today. So, fear. What is fear and where does it come from? Quite simply put, fear is the body's normal, natural response to you moving into a new or an unknown territory. Fear also comes up when you are moving into a known territory where you have been either hurt or it's been a painful experience for you in the past. So, the first thing you need to understand is what drives your fear. Fear is driven by the subconscious mind. Now, I've done lots of work in this group, lots of free trainings around this, so I'm not going to drill down too much on this part. Just trust me, if you don't know me very well, you're just seeing me for the first or second time. Trust me that as somebody that's trained in belief clearing work, the conscious mind, the part of your mind that says, I want to be an animal communicator. I want to help the animals. I want to deepen understanding between animals and their people. I want to make my difference. That is the conscious part of your brain that decides what you want to do, looks at the actions that you need to do, and then makes steps towards taking those actions. That's a conscious part of the mind. And the conscious part of the mind only makes up somewhere between 2 and 8% of the brain's full capability. The other 90 plus percent is the subconscious mind. We do not have two minds, it's still the one mind. I see it like an iceberg. That's why I tend to say conscious mind and subconscious, like it's underneath, because it kind of is. It's hidden. That's why it's not so easily seen. But here's the thing, it's the subconscious mind that drives your fear. Why? Because the subconscious only has one job to do, and that is to protect you at all costs. That's the subconscious's job. Keep you safe. So if you're going somewhere new and saying, not even to the world. So if you're in this group, you might not even have said to anybody. In the days where we could travel and do live workshops, over the years, so many people have said to me, my family don't even know that I'm here. I've only told my best friend that I'm coming to this workshop. So even when you tell your best friend, or you tell your partner, or you tell somebody that's close to you, that's still you putting yourself out there. That's still you being visible. That's still you saying, maybe in a small way, but you're still saying, I believe that I can talk to and hear the animals talk. That's a big thing. And then as you become more experienced and coming into a group like this, and I really work hard to create a safe space for you to feel safe here. So everybody in here is in a similar situation. You're coming in, you're having a go, you're practicing. It's a big thing to type in your responses, you know, what you got from the weekly teacher. That's a big thing. You're being visible, you're putting yourself out there, your head's above the parapet. And there's that old expression, isn't there? When your head's above the parapet, you can get shot down. And here's the thing, you can get shot down. And you most probably will get shot down. And I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm not saying that to reinforce your fear. I'm saying it because it's simply true. So I invite you to take a moment to step outside of the context of animal communication and think about food, restaurants, drinks, movies, books, all these different things impact our lives. Different types of exercise, running, walking, cycling, swimming, all these different things that are around us all the time. Everyone's got an opinion on them. Everyone's got an opinion on what the best kind of exercise is. Whether that's a good movie or a rubbish movie. Whether that's a gripping book or needs to be put down after the first chapter. Everybody has an opinion. And likewise with animal communication, everybody has an opinion. And some people will be very vociferous about their opinions to you. So regardless of whether you're the brand new animal communicator that just wants to get started and has only told one or two people, whether you're a little bit further along and you've been brave and you're coming into a group like this and posting up your findings, or whether you're actually working professionally and you're really up there and saying, right, I can do this, I want to do this, I'm here, I talk to animals, whatever level that you are at, you're out there being visible. Even when you just tell that one person, even though it's much smaller, you're still being visible. And then the fear comes in because the subconscious's job is to keep you safe. And if you are in new territory, guess what, guys? New territory is never safe, especially not for the subconscious, because the subconscious mind doesn't know what's up ahead. It can't plan, it can't protect you, it does not know what's there. So what's it going to do? It's going to pull you back like a fishing reel, like get back here. When it's safe, the subconscious will always want to bring you back to where it's safe. And here's the other thing. If you've ever had an experience where you have been visible and it was painful for you, like, I don't know, falling over on the stage in a school play or doing a presentation at work and fluffing your lines and going bright red in the face, those kind of experiences, the subconscious mind clocks them, stores them, and if the subconscious mind thinks, oh, he or she is starting to venture into a place where they could fall down again, fluff their lines, get red in the face, feel embarrassed. Oh my gosh, no, don't want to go there. And then the subconscious mind will start to send you really clear signals to get back in your comfort zone. Signals like anxiety, waking up in the middle of the night, worry, feeling sick. All these things are your body's way of trying to protect you and keep you safe. So what do you do about it, which is the real thing here. So I hope that's helpful in you getting a really clear idea or understanding of why these very normal, natural feelings come up for you when you're being visible in your animal communication work, especially when you're so passionate about it and you really want to make your difference and then thinking, oh, I can't do that. I want to, but I can't. And it's this struggle between the conscious and the subconscious mind. So now that you understand that, the subconscious mind's job is to keep you safe, keep you protected. So that's healthy and good up to a point. But when you get to the point where that fear is debilitating you and actually preventing you from taking the steps so that you can make your difference, or God forbid, just have a happy bloody life. Because is that not what we all want? And if doing animal communication is what's going to be your bliss and bring you your happiest life, and you can't get there, or you can't even take the first step to get there because the fear's holding you back, And remember, fear of visibility also includes being criticized and being judged, and you will be judged. There are so many people out there that think that this is cuckoo. So you will be judged. So just know that. Just know it's up ahead, and then prepare for it. There's no point in me telling you that it's all going to be plain sailing. Nobody's going to judge you. It's not even any good me telling you just to grow a thick skin. I don't have a thick skin. I've never been able to grow that thick skin because in growing my thick skin, it reduces my sensitivity, which reduces the impact that I make in the way that I connect with people and animals. So I don't want to grow a thick skin. So my way around that is just to understand what's happening so that I can put all the steps in place to make that as smooth as possible. So the first thing that I invite you to do, if this is resonating for you, is to be thinking about, like, where's that fear coming from? If you're a meditator, go meditate. If you don't meditate, can't meditate, then I recommend that you get a journal or some paper and just non-stop writing for 20 minutes. Don't stop. You just write and write and write, and you just journal the heck out of it. Like, I'm feeling so scared because, and if you get a blank in your mind, you just write, I've got a blank in my mind and I don't know what to write now, and I feel so daft for writing about nothing because there's nothing in my head. Keep going with that without stopping, and then you'll start to dig a bit deeper, and then the core root of your fear, or your fear of being visible, your fear of being judged or criticized, will start to come out, and you would be amazed at the different things that come up for people. I had my weekly training class yesterday with my students on my program, and one of the students on the program was experiencing a fear of, well, actually her issue on the presenting front was not receiving communications from the animals. But when I started to dig down with her, it was much less about not being able to receive and much more about fear of being criticized, fear of being judged. And we were able to shift that yesterday, completely shift it for her, held in the safety of all the other students in the group. It was truly, truly beautiful. So I do encourage you, keep writing. If you're journaling or if you're meditating, keep meditating, go deeper, and you'll get to what it is that's actually underneath it all. Now, this is for a completely separate class, but I can't help myself. So I'll just touch on it very lightly. You might even find, and this might be beyond your scope of understanding or even belief, and that's okay too, but you might discover that something's happened to you, either personally in a previous lifetime that you're carrying into this life. That was my experience. Or it may be that something has happened in your ancestral line that's carried down energetically through the generations that you're holding. And all that I'll say to you is, if either of those things are coming up for you, they're coming up because you are in the right place in the right time with the right support around you, or the potentiality for you to connect into the right support to help you heal that now for you and your past life, or heal that now for you and for your ancestors going back through the generations. So that's a really powerful way to look at these fears as well, that you have opportunity to heal them. And not only does that heal it for you and any ancestral lines that are needing cleared and healed as well in past lives, but it means that you can step into the dreams that you have for yourself and with the animals. So let me know in the comments below if that resonates with you. Let me know what your fears are. And more importantly, if you are feeling stuck with something, please, please reach out. That's what I'm here for, to support you getting to a place where you can make your difference and live the life of animal communication that you want to live. Until next time, happy communicating.